Okay, good day everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna be working on Vertex AI. You can see just in the screen now of the Google Cloud portal. So to go to Vertex AI and do some work, just type in Vertex AI. Let's see. We're gonna start with today. We're gonna do some. Okay, so we're just in the platform now, Vertex AI, really powerful platform from Google. Got some tutorials by the side. If you want to learn a bit more about the application, about the platform, you can go on it. Just intro to Vertex AI, best practices and the like. Then you have some tutorials you could look at here. To start with, is ask you to enable or recommended APIs. So we're just going to do that now. And APIs are really important stuff for getting the application to work. So those are all done. You can see the API list. So we have Vertex AI API, cloud storage, notebooks API, data flow, GTV, data form, vision API. Like when you come in, you can see you have the notifications on to the left of the screen. You have the dashboard. You have model garden. In here you can see lots of numerous. Let's just close this tutorial section. You can see lots of foundation models. You can get PalM 2 for text, better for text. The cheap. We have about 44 in total. And then you can scroll down to see French-enabled models. You see 41 as well, which works on different items such as classification, vision, detection. There's many different types. You have ResNet, RS, Deep Lab 3, Foster Arrow CNN. It's mostly used for image object detection. Then you have Retina, Net, you have Mask. Really exciting models in the model garden. And if you've created models before, you can come here to view them, as this is just my first time in. You can see any models on here. So go back to the model garden. And depends on the kind of task you want to do or the model modalities you want to perform. You can see language. I have about it for language. Vision 74. Tabular speech. Then task. If you want to do generation tasks, you have three kind of models that can help you with that. So let's have a look. So fine-tune is when you want to make it to fit more what you're doing. You go for fine-tunable models. Stable diffusion in painting, control net, and text to video. Okay. So we just can remove this especially. Then classification tasks. This is really good if you want to classify objects. Say for example you got emails. Is it spam email or not spam? Is it good quality, high quality? And that's where classification comes in. Then you have detection, extraction, just various types of. And then you can come into pipelines. And if you have pipelines, you can see them in here. If you have templates, which you do. And template galleries on that preview now. So you can auto ML for tabular classification, regression, tabnet, wide and deep. You can also upload the pipelines and create a run if you want to. Let's try and see AutoML. Let's try and create a run with that. Run details, run configuration. And the training method, training options, compute and pricing. You can get to submit. Okay, so continue. Browse my buckets in the account, so cancel that. Just how it looks on the portal. Then you can look for collab associated notebook which you get within your account. You can either create a notebook or upload a notebook. You also have Workbench. Then you can use user managed notebooks. You can go for Python 3.10, the Ben and the like. Then you have the executions. Hidden. You can also have Generative AI Studio. You come in here. You can see language, speech, and vision. Then here you can do some prompts. So if you get access in here, you can run your prompts without having to rely on ChatGPT and paying for that. GPT-4, you can run your prompts in here. And if you have this really good price, I think low cost, you can save your prompts and get them back here. And so let's create a text prompt. So we can configure the parameters at the edge here. The temperature. You can say what is the name of the current UK Prime Minister? And then hit submit. Hit the submit button. Submit. You can see this is wrong. Giving us Boris Johnson as the name of the Prime Minister. Oh my goodness, this is shocking. So let's try to reset it. Increase the token limit and see. So I don't know if you can see that clearly. It says Boris Johnson, which is absolutely not correct. Boris Johnson is anybody. Current Prime Minister, which is terrible. Let's ask it another question. Who is Rishi Sunak? I hope I got the spelling right. And then we go to submit. So it's calling now Rishi Sunak is the Chancellor of the Exchequer. So isn't this model is old? So yes, it says Text Bison. So let's try the latest version. I think this will be previewed. It's under preview, so that should be good. Let's try Text Bison. And let's give it another submission. So you can see the old model Text Bison 001 is a bit out of date. Let's try this. Submit. Still out of date. I think I really need to check what's happening with Google here, because this is shocking, to be honest. Who is the UK Prime Minister? And we go for submit again. Which is not, oh good. So at least he did get that correct. Not sure why it was failing on the other question. And let's ramp the temperature up to 1 and increase the token limit. Token limit is more the amount of text that you get from the response. So let's try that again. Submit. But anyway, we'll leave that for now. Exit. So you get your prompts in there. Scroll that out. Then you can get charts, summarization, articles, hashtag, classification, just in there. Extraction, writing. Really good. Go into the vision section, and then if you upload an image, then you can get a visual description of his contents. I'm not sure if I have any image on my PC. I can try that. No image to try today. Go to speech. Today, what do you think of the games?
How are you doing today? What do you think of the games?
So that's a nice voice. Not sure how I can really. Let's try English mail. So
How are you doing today? What do you think of the games?
not bad. And the last one?
How are you doing today? What do you think of the games?
Spanish accent, so okay. Not okay. And then we have more options. Feature store. Data sets. So you create your data sets here and then use that for your training. You get your model development. Then finally, as part of the machine life cycle, you get your deploy and use. So you have a model registry, you can run online prediction, you can run batch predictions, you get your machine engine. And then you have the marketplace if you want to buy. See, more tools that have been put in place, either by Google or other organizations. Mostly Google, as we can see here. So far. We'll go to the general marketplace. And then it takes us away from the normal screen. So click back, come to Vertex AI. Okay, so that was a quick run through. We want to try to launch some notebooks now. So let's see how we can do this. Okay, so first, to launch some notebooks, we go into, we've already enabled most of the APIs. The Workbench, and then we go to user management book, this one here. Let's close this so that no screen. User management books. Then create option. Create and then we have the sections to specify here. So we go for TensorFlow Enterprise. This one here. You can select various options. You see for TensorFlow, LTS. And you can select if you want to attach one GPU. So name in a book. You could just leave that blank, set a region, advanced options, machine type, EC2, machine type, and more. So we'll try and be able to adjust it better in this screen. And machine type, so we select, we're going for EC2, sorry, E2, standard. Environment, I'm going to do yep, all good. If the other fields is default, and go for create. It takes a few minutes and it's gonna come up. Okay, I think it's working now. So we should be able to launch it. So we click it. And then we should have the option to open it. Yeah, just click open here. And then in a new screen, we have a JupyterLab notebook open. Excellent. And here we can then clone various repos to do some work. So let's do with the terminal. Come here and then type in this command. I don't know how to make this really view text to make it text a bit really large. I'll figure that out some other day. Let's try that for today. I'll paste this command. We're cloning in lots of books now. Tons of training data. All done. So to confirm, we check a look like this. Oh, still working. Oh, sorry. I was getting ahead of myself there. All done. Okay, let's. Oh, not yet. My oh my, this is taking quite a while. I think that's all done now. We'll double click this, and then we see we have all this now cloned, and then we can navigate to any of the books in here. So let's try and take Self-Paced Labs and AI Platform Quick Start, and then we open this now. And to walk it, we just run through this. Start again. So there you have it, just a quick intro into Vertex AI, and then we've run a notebook, Jupyter notebook, and then we're running some some work in the notebook. So you can give this a go. Let me know in the comments section down below what you think of this and any more training tutorials on Vertex AI Workbench, Jupyter notebooks that you'd like to see. Thank you. Speak later. Have a good one.